Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Hey, you can't stop here. You can't stop here. Okay? Back up a little bit and go pull over there in any of the park lots over there. Okay? Back up a little bit.
Around 11:05 p.m. on February 11th, 2024, Patrolman Erik Macarico with the Hopatcong Police Department observed the driver of a white 2017 BMW Cross over the white fog line into the shoulder while driving southbound on Lakeside Boulevard. As he began following the vehicle, he noticed that the vehicle was failing to stay within the lane. He initiated a traffic stop across the town line in Roxbury Township. After the vehicle pulled over, he instructed the driver to head into the parking lot in front of the liquor factory store. Patrolman Macarico then made contact with the driver to ask for her documents, and she was identified as 21-year-old Liana.
We'll be the Pathmark parking lot.
Go ahead.
I'll be with that vehicle stopped at Pathmark. I think so. Just stop in the middle of the road right there. How you doing?
Hi.
Can I have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Yeah, sorry.
Just so you're aware, I'm recording this on body cam.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
I was at a Super Bowl thing.
You were coming from...
Yeah.
Okay, where were you just coming from right now?
Where's that? Fort Lands? Like Hopatcong? Like along the lake over there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you were just in Hopatcong?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're on your way where? Back to...
Yeah, back home.
Okay. Do you have your registration on you?
That's my registration? Hold on.
Your insurance, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. It's on my phone, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Liana told Patrolman Macarico that she was coming from a Super Bowl party and that she was headed home. As he was speaking with Liana, he detected the odor of alcohol and observed other indicators of impairment. When she was asked how much she had to drink, Liana told him that she had one beer earlier that evening. She would later admit to another officer following the field sobriety exercises that she had consumed more than that. Based on his suspicion of impairment, Liana was asked to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises.
Who are you rooting for?
Honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you,
Not a football person, just hanging out?
like, I like football, but nobody for me was there. So I was there for the food.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
I'm not a football guy.
Okay.
I'm not really a sports guy in general.
All right.
Kind of right there with you. If I was off, I'd be more of just hanging out, eating good food.
Yeah.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I had like a beer.
8 beer? All right. When did you finish drinking it?
What time is it? 11? 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you able to log in or?
I'm trying. Sorry.
No problem. Is the car insured like under you?
It's on the Geico, yeah.
Okay, but it's like under your name and everything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I'll give you a couple more seconds.
You know how it is. Like, everything's under a different, like...
Yeah. I'm the opposite, though. I use the same password for everything, so...
Nah, I get scared.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Alright.
Check again. Okay.
All right, listen, let's not worry about that. I'll give you a second. Listen, you're admitting you're drinking off of the driving behavior I saw. I'm going to make sure you're okay to get home.
Yeah.
And if everything checks out, no court, no fine, or anything like that.
Okay, thank
All right, do you mind if just taking the seatbelt off and step out of the car and step it in the front for me, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
You wanna go there? I'm gonna turn your lights off.
What? Yeah.
I'll turn your lights off with you. Yeah, just step up the front for me.
The first exercise was the horizontal gaze nystagmus HGN test. During the HGN test, Patrolman Macarico observed the lack of smooth pursuit, distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. He also observed vertical nystagmus in both eyes. The second exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Liana failed to touch heel to toe on each step and took an incorrect number of steps. The final exercise was the one-leg stand test, and Liana failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion and displayed a lack of balance.
Testing. All right, do me a favor. Yeah. Just stand right here in front of your car.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for him to shut the lights off. Okay. All right, keep your hands at your side. Feet together. Hands at your side.
Like this?
Feet together. Yep, and hands at your side. Nope, nope, nope.
Ooh, sorry.
Hands at your side. Hands at your side. There we go. Okay. Do you have any contacts or anything like that?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Do you have any issues with standing, balancing, walking?
Not that I know of.
All right, perfect. All right.
Just give me your phone. Why don't you just stick your phone
Oh.
in the car there for me? Just,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
give me that.
Okay.
My phone, my keys, sorry.
You're good. Okay. All right. I'm going to check your eyes. All right. Do you see the tip of my finger?
Yep.
Okay. Follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
Do not move your head.
Okay.
Keep your head still. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do not stop until I've completed.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
Nope. Keep your head still. You're doing
Sorry.
good. Oh, nope. Tip of my finger.
Sorry.
Nope. Keep following my finger. Do not stop looking at the tip of my finger throughout the entire test. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Nope. You gotta tip my finger. You gotta look at the tip of my finger. Tip of my finger. All right. Put your chin down just a little bit. All right. Follow my finger. We're going to go up. Okay. All right. See this perfectly nice line right here? I get you with the light. Okay. See this line right here?
Yep.
Okay. Place your left foot on the line. With your left foot on the line. With your right foot in front of it, heel to toe. Hands at your side. Hands at your side. Remain in that position until I tell you otherwise. Do not move.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. When I tell you to begin, nope.
Sorry.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to do 9 heel-to-toe steps on the line. You're going to turn and do 9 heel-to-toe steps back. I'm going to demonstrate for you. All right? It's going to look like this.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. I'm doing 3. You will be doing 9. With your front foot on the line, on your 9th step, you're going to do a small series of steps, and you're going to do 9 heel-to-toe steps back. 1, 2, 3. Okay? I did 3. You will be doing 9. Okay? Make sure you count each step out loud.
Okay.
Your heel to toe. Watch your feet at all times, and do not stop until you've completed the test. Do you understand?
So, can I clarify? I can look down at my feet.
Yes, I look down at your feet. Yes.
Okay.
Okay?
I got you.
Whenever you're ready, begin.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know it's 9, but 10.
Are you completed? You're done? Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. You can get out of the position. All right. Turn it on for me, please. All right. For this next test, feet together, hands at your side. I want to explain the test, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to pick up one leg, any leg, approximately 6 inches. Okay? It's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. With the hands at your side, you're going to go like this. You have your foot pointed forward. And you're going to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay? Make sure you count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003. Your foot is going to be locked straight. They're going to be locked. And your foot is going to be pointed forward. And while you're looking at it, count out loud.
Okay.
Do not stop until you've completed the test.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you understand these instructions?
I understand.
Okay, give me 1 second. You got it? All right, ready? Begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Look at your foot
1007.
and keep your foot pointed forward.
1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015,
Lower. There you go.
1016, 1017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025.
All right, you're all set. Okay, just remain there with this officer real quick. I'll be right back with you.
You can relax. Where are you headed? How'd you get all the way up here?
So a lot of so my aunt and my uncle and my cousin who's my age lives up here,
Okay.
and then their friends also moved up here, so
Okay.
I ended up this way.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. They just wanted to get out of our area.
I don't blame them. I'm from Belleville, so
Yeah.
I'm right there.
So it's like a nice little escape up this way for me.
Much different world. Much different world. What, were you
Very-
watching Super Bowl?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Had 2 drinks and then I was like, yeah, I gotta go. Because I know the 49ers won. So I was like,
KC won. Not the 49ers. KC won.
you sure?
Positive. I'm very angry about it. I can't say I'm home.
Liana?
Yes.
All right, do me one more favor.
Yeah.
Look at your hood of your car. One more test. All right.
Based on her erratic driving, the odor of alcohol, her admission to consuming alcohol before driving, and her inability to adequately complete the field sobriety exercises, Patrolman Macarico placed Liana under arrest for driving under the influence. Her vehicle was impounded by JC and Daughters Towing for a mandatory 12-hour hold under John's Law. She was transported to the Hopatcong Police Department for further processing.
Put your hands behind your back. Place you under arrest. Perfect.
72 Central, 110, nothing.
It went over. Whatever. Safe.
Affirmative, we can start at home.
Copy.
Alrighty. Come with me, please. Is there anything you need out of your vehicle? You don't need anything out of your vehicle? Just your phone? Okay.
Keys are in it?
Yeah, my keys are in it.
Okay. Is it running still? Okay. How do we unlock it now? You have...
You have the keys. Where are they? In your pocket? Which pocket is it?
This one.
This one? Okay. Alright, come with me. This side, please. Nope, this side. Yep. Alright, I just need real quick. Just nope, face the car real quick. Just gonna pat you down real quick, make sure there's nothing else on you. Anything else in your pockets or anything like that? Go ahead, take a seat. You're gonna stay, obviously, you gotta come back.
Upstairs. Okay. I gotta do the box. So
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Are you gonna search the car?
I love them. I mean, as far as there's nothing...
Yeah, alright. '81 Central. I'll be transporting one female 1011 from my location to post 1, starting mileage 20291.
Copy, and a 15-minute ETA for that call.
Hey, you got
Yes. I'm taking you back to police headquarters in Hopatcong. Hopatcong. Yeah.
Are they allowed to search my car
Yes.
without a search warrant?
Correct. Because search instant to arrest, they can search your car for intoxicants. '81 Central. Arriving at post 1, ending mileage 293.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can talk. You can talk freely. Give me one second. Let me just get out of the car and I'll swing around.
At the Hopatcong Police Department, Liana was read the standard statement for motor vehicle operators and agreed to submit breath samples for testing. Her alco test results indicated a BAC of 0.18%, which was more than double the legal limit of 0.08%. After the officers were finished with their paperwork, Liana eventually released to her aunt after she signed the potential liability warning form on Liana's behalf. She was issued the following summonses: operating under the influence, reckless driving in traffic on marked lanes.
Wait 1 second. Alright, you can step up. Listen, if you're free to talk if you want to say anything like that.
Sorry. I don't know anyone's number.
You have your phone. You're allowed to use your phone. You'll be fine. Alright, come with me.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're not going to jail tonight. Take it right, please. Over here. Oh, no, right.
Sorry.
We're just gonna make a left in here. Alright. Do me a favor, no, just do me a favor. Stand right there. Alright. I'm gonna take the handcuffs off you, okay? When I take it off, your right hand, put it on the wall. Just like that, perfect. Shiloh, are you a matron? Alright. That. Should do a quick one. Alright, go ahead and take a seat for me, please, right in the middle. Turn your wrist like that, just so that it doesn't hit you. I'm gonna lock it so it just doesn't get any tighter. Just turn your body again. All right, Liana.
Before you start that, real quick, do you have any electronics on you, an Apple Watch, anything like that? Your cell phone's not on you? Nothing? Okay, alright. Can you look at me real quick? I need you to open your mouth. And lift your tongue.
All right, I'm going to read the New Jersey Attorney General Standard Statement for Motor Vehicle Operations. All right. You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 39-4-50. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of ignition interlock, and a referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offenses of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit the samples of your breath? Can you just acknowledge? Hopatcong Borough Police Department notification of constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer any questions. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to consult with an attorney and have him present before and during any questioning. If you want to consult with an attorney and cannot afford to do so, one will be provided to represent you before and during any questioning. A decision to waive these rights are not final. You may withdraw your waiver at any time and refuse to answer any further questions. Do you understand each of these rights that I've explained to you?
Yes.
What's the time?
33.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
No, I'm right here.
You're right-handed? Okay. I just need you right here. There's a signature that I read everything to you, and it's right there for the police. Hold it.
It's not gonna be good.
Okay.
Have you ever been through anything like this before? No? Okay.
No.
It's just some paperwork we have to go through, okay? And then we'll do your samples, alright?
Okay.
That's 11.
Do you work? What do you do?
I'm a medical scribe.
A medical
Scribe.
scribe?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. So, alright, are you currently sick? Are you under care of any doctor currently? Are you taking any medication?
No.
These are simple questions. I know it's a lot, but just answer out loud if you can.
Do you have diabetes?
No.
Are you injured at all? Alright, what did you drink today?
I had 2 beers.
You know what kind?
They were 2 Stella Artois.
Stella Artois?
Yeah.
Good to you. Where were you drinking?
I was at shit. The address, I'm not 100% sure, but it was Landing, New Jersey.
Landing or Hopatcong?
On the GPS, it comes up as
As Landing?
Landing, but I know Like my family says it's Hopatcong.
How much time did you have between each drink? Would you say we're just estimating?
Quarters. Over an hour.
An hour between them?
Because I had my first drink in the first quarter, and then my second drink after the halftime show.
What time about would you say was your first drink?
Like 6:37. I didn't get there till then.
Okay. And did you drink right away? The first one?
I had something to eat first. I had a sandwich and some other snacks.
Okay.
And then they gave me a drink.
Turn me, buddy.
I'm
Hi.
Officer Kondrak. I do have to inform you that I am recording, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
So what I have here is it's called the potential liability form, okay? This is, I'm gonna read it verbatim, but it's basically explaining that you are taking
Liana.
custody of Liana and that you're responsible for her, okay? So I will read it verbatim just to make sure it's clear, but you have been summoned by or on behalf of the person whose name appears above as defendant, Liana, to transport or accompany the defendant from this law enforcement agency. The defendant has been arrested and charged with one or both motor vehicle violations checked in the box, which is 39-450, a DWI. Okay. Pursuant to NJSA 394-50.22, this warning is to advise you that if you accept responsibility to transport or accompany Liana, and you permit or facilitate the operation of a motor vehicle by her while she is intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above the permitted level, then you are potentially subject to criminal penalties and civil liability. All right, permitting a person who is intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above the permitted by law to operate a motor vehicle is a violation of NJSA 394-50A. If you are charged and convicted under the statute, your driving privileges will be suspended, fines and monetary penalties will be imposed, and you may be incarcerated. If you permit or facilitate the defendant to operate a vehicle while the defendant remains indicated as a blood alcohol concentration at or above the permitted by law, the defendant becomes involved in a motor vehicle collision where other persons are injured or killed, you may be subject to indictment and criminal prosecution. If you are prosecuted and found guilty, the court can impose fines and mandatory penalties and a prison sentence. In addition to any criminal liability, if you permit or facilitate the defendant to operate a motor vehicle while the defendant remains intoxicated or has a blood alcohol concentration at or above the permitted by law, and the defendant becomes involved in a motor vehicle collision where there is property damage, personal injury, or death, then you may be held liable for civil damages, and those damages may not be covered by insurance. Basically, if you were to let her drive, you would be charged with a 450 and submitted to the same fine, okay? If you could just sign right here for me, stating that you are going to take possession of her. So he is finishing up just one more piece of paperwork, so it'll be maybe another 5 minutes, okay?
Alright, no problem. Do you know when she'll, is her car impounded or?
Yes, so as per John's law, her car has to be held for 12 hours.
Okay.
So she'll be able to pick it up at after 11:30, technically today, Monday.
Okay.
Okay? It's at JC and Daughters, which is on 46th in Ledgewood.
Jason.
The address will be on the paperwork I give you.
Okay.
But yeah, if you just Google it too, it'll show you where it is, okay?
Okay.
Terminating body cam.
I apologize for the wait.
That's okay.
I didn't want to make it obviously a little worse. I had to sit here longer, but I had an issue with my computer. I wasn't able to, so I had her handwrite the tickets. Obviously, you're getting charged with DWI. With that comes reckless, and then on top of that is that you failed to maintain lane. You went over the white line on the road. That's why I stopped you. Okay, these are your 3 tickets. Your court date is February 28th at 9 a.m. I would call this number. Oh God, let's see if they have the number. Yeah, so they have the number right there. I would call. Most likely, they'll probably send you something in the mail. But I would call just again right at 4, like the day before, and just confirm that it's either virtual or in person. Okay. And do you have any questions? Okay. Obviously, he read and explained that to you. Obviously, you're taking.
Court records indicate that on June 19th, 2024, Liana was found guilty of operating under the influence. As a result of being found guilty, Liana had to use an ignition interlock device for 10 months, spend 12 hours at an intoxicated driver resource center, and pay a total of $690 in fines. The other 2 citations were dismissed as part of a plea agreement.
Obviously, liability and custody, everything like that. Okay. If there's no more questions, then.
Can you tell me what her level was?
Did he give you the copy? It's in here. It should be in here.
There's nothing on there.
All right. Give me 1 second. Actually, you normally give a copy. 0.18. Shy. Turn it back in. He didn't give her a copy of this thing, so.